Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified 2K. We're back with another video. As you guys can see, we are here on my stretch 4 build. I got really tired of not being able to shoot consistently, so we had to make this build, guys. And honestly, the past few days, this is pretty much the only build that I've been playing on. Now, after you guys watch the gameplays, if you want to see the full build and my jump shot, make sure to stick tuned towards the end. Real quickly, I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at right now. So I'm only a 91 overall. I have an 88 3 ball, and I'm going to show you guys how I've been shooting in the park. And if you've been watching like Davis or Peter, any of those guys, I've been bringing this build out to the park and pretty much had like one badge for the entirety of me playing. Obviously I have more now, but I'm going to show you guys how I'm shooting consistently with only this 88 3 ball. This is what we're looking like defensively, a very good defensive build. And when we get to at least 98, we'll have that 70 ball handle, so we'll be able to unlock that new threshold of moves, and that's going to unlock this build to be even more dominant. Real quick, this is the badge count. We got 1, 27, 4, and 10. I'm going to show you guys the shooting badges. This is what I would recommend using if you just made the build. Range Extender Hall of Fame 100%, and then Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. I would go Hot Zone first and then start adding on to Range Extender. Green Machine at least on Silver. The threes gameplays you guys will be seeing, that's exactly what I had. I literally just had Range Extender on Hall of Fame, Hot Zone on Hall of Fame, and Green Machine only on Silver. I didn't even have difficult shots or anything. I kind of wanted to put this on to see if I can make any crazy fading shots, but we have 2 of these. I have just quick first step. Defensively, this is all I'm rocking with right now, and like I said, even in the threes games, I'm pretty sure I only had Intimidator on Silver, and then my one finishing badge, I got Contact Finisher. Now this is what it's looking like at the park. You guys can see the shooting percentages are great. 67 in the corner, 77, 46, 43, and 80. I'm telling you guys, I do not miss on this build, and it's been a ton of fun to play with. Like I said, if you guys want to see the full build, make sure to stick tuned towards the end. I got some gameplay for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. So like I said, I wanted to try out the actual shooting on this game. I don't have any builds with Hall of Fame shooting except for this one, and I'm telling you guys, I'm in love with this build. It's so much fun to play with. As you guys can see, we've got a couple, actually we got 1-2s game, and then we've got a couple of 3s games. Like I said in the beginning, this gameplay you're going to be seeing right here is when I pretty much had a majority of my, shooting badges, kind of like the ones I showed you. But in the 3s gameplays, I literally only had 11, and I think I was like an 86 or 87 overall, something crazy like that. But if you guys do enjoy this build and you would like for me to keep making videos on it, make sure to drop a like. I really do enjoy this build a lot. It's fun on the 2s, it's fun on the 3s, and like I said, you can shoot from half court, so there's nothing better than that. But you guys can see right here, we're running a 6'6" playmaker with barely any badges, and then of course my 6'7" stretch. First shot of the game is green, actually second shot because of that spin shot, but this build does it all. A lot of people will say this build's too short, but this year you gotta realize the majority of people actually have like a 6'9" type of build. Look at this move right here, green. Like it's crazy the difference between like my Kobe build with an 82 or 81 3 ball and this build with Hall of Fame badges and an 88 3 ball. How well I actually shoot on it is remarkable. But you got to realize the majority of people this year have like that 6'8" or 6'9" paint beast. So a lot of the comp people you play, it's not going to be that much of a struggle, and this build does have a pretty good lateral quickness and perimeter defense. So if you have to switch and hedge, it definitely can do that. And with shooting being so weird this year, it's definitely worth having this insanely high 3 ball. As you guys can see, man, we're shooting lights out. If you want to see the jumper, make sure you stick tuned towards the end of the video. But look at even this, man. 1 finishing badge. I know these guys are 2 guards, but I'm telling you, I've played against centers. I've played against, the interior finishers that just want to drive and dunk the whole entire game. Didn't really struggle with it. The nicest part about this build is actually being able to fully max out everything defensively. So when it's actually maxed, I'm going to have 10 defensive badges, which is more than enough. A lot of builds, unless you have red in your archetype, are not getting 10, so it's actually perfect for this build. Now I'm going to show you guys some 3s gameplay. I got a couple for you. Now I want to show the intro to this part at the beginning because Chris is actually using the exact same jump shot on his guard build, and I'm telling you, I've used it on my Kobe build too, and it still lights out. And of course, you guys can see Chris is being able to shoot very consistently with this nice little curve behind the back. Quick 8 points. We're up 8-3. So now it's my turn to start shooting the basketball. First shot of the game. Now, like I said, this is where I only had Range Extender on Hall of Fame and Hot Zone Hunter on Hall of Fame. I think I might have had Green Machine on Silver. I think that's what it was. But you can see our first shot, we're greening it. We're to spot up again at the hash. The best thing about this build is you just need a little bit of room. He thinks I probably wouldn't be able to hit that consistently, but catch and shoot, wide open. We're knocking down that jump shot. Chris pulls up from half court, ends up missing it. I stick in the corner. Deli gets the rebound, kicks it back out. It's green every time, guys. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, I'm greening every single shot. It's crazy. We have good rebounding stats, and I don't even have hustle rebounder or rebound chaser yet. So I can only imagine how our rebounding is going to look once I fully max this build out. You guys can see right here, thinks he's going to split it. They both drop down. I pull up from half court. It's white. But like I said, I have 11 shooting badges, and it's still falling in. Deli ends up getting a block right there, so it's actually going to give us takeover because he has rim protector. We're able to switch pretty much everything, Chris and I, because my guy is 6'7", and my speed really is not that bad. He pulls up, very contested shot, gives it to Chris. I have takeover. I wanted to shoot from half court, but he decides to do a fade from half court. Ends up missing it, but look at this high IQ basketball play right here. We switch on defense. We get the steal. Look at this quick stop, guys. Pulling up from basically half court. And we're greening it right there. Quick 14 points. It doesn't get any easier than that. Now, this last gameplay, it's on the threes, and this might be the quickest threes game I've ever played. So we're going to fully show this video. I'll go ahead and spoil it. We did 21-0 it. I will be showing the full build, so make sure you guys are sticking tuned to that. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to really enjoy this build. If you like to spot up and you still like playing defense, and if you play on the twos and you play with anybody that ISOs, this is going to be that go-to build. If you guys can remember, I think like 2K maybe 18, everything before 2K18, a lot of people ran with stretch bigs. And then, of course, you know, the shooting got a little bit easier, so those shooting and defensive pie charts were kind of the main thing. But it looks like this year, if you want to play with people that ISO, the stretch bigs are back. And if you want to, you know, be that spot up type of role, me knock down and still play good defense, this is 100% the build I would recommend. So you can see I missed that first one. I still have 11 shooting badges in this video, but again, Chris knocks it down. Same jump shot that I will be showing you here later in the video. But we're about almost 3 weeks into 2K21 on current gen. I got 2 questions for you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section. Did you guys secure a next gen console, and are you guys enjoying NBA 2K21? I would recommend, if you guys can, to make multiple builds on this game, even though I know it's not going to last that long. But if you're trying to enjoy this game, or if you're kind of struggling enjoying the game, I know I kind of was in the beginning, and I know I've told you guys that in videos. Definitely make a build. If you have like a slasher build, make a build that can shoot. If you have a center, make a playmaker, learn dribbling. It definitely is worth it, and it is a lot more fun once you learn to do multiple things in this game. But you guys can see, man, I believe people quit out or something, I don't know, but I wanted to see if I could shoot from half court. Obviously, I did not know the timing, so I missed that. Deli gets the rebound, doesn't matter. I'm telling you, look, this build is lights out. I have so much fun doing this. I had like multiple slashers. You know, I had a build with gold shooting badges, and like I said, this is the first build that I actually have with Hall of Fame shooting, and it is a ton of fun. I would definitely, like I said, recommend it. But you guys can see, terrible contest right there. We get our own rebound, throw it up to Chris. We're gonna go ahead and spot up at half court. I wanted to shoot a half court jumper, but Chris pulls it, ends up making it 18-0, guys. We're on the last play right here. I'm gonna show you the build. If you're still this far in the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. You can see I just leave him wide open. There's no chance he makes that. Deli gets the rebound, kicks it to Chris. I told him I wanted to shoot from half court. Ends up hitting me. Look at this jump shot, guys. Beyond half court. We end up greening it. Let's go ahead and get into the build and jump shot. All right, guys, so here's the jump shot. You guys can see we're going to be using base 98. Release 1 is going to be Rudy Gay. And then, of course, release 2 will be Damian Lillard. Here are the splits, the speed, animation 70-30, 100% speed. I've been using this on a guard build as well. I've been knocking down jump shots. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make this build. And I'm telling you, man, make it now because it's going to be very common here in a few weeks. All right, guys, so to make this build, of course, you want to have power forward. We just went with right-handed 33 for Larry Bird. Now, obviously, the skill breakdown, we're going pure shooting. And this is what's going to be interesting. You guys might be inclined to do speed or even speed vertical. But today, we're going to be going with the vertical, just the balanced pie chart. You guys can see the vertical and all that really is not that much different once you fully max this out. The speed, I believe it only changes by like 2 once you max it out and do the way that we're going to be doing it. So it's not that big of a difference. And having strength is always good, especially if you're going to be an undersized guy on the twos. All right, so to make the build, the only things that we're going to be touching for finishing are going to be our driving dunk and standing dunk. I'm telling you guys, I can catch a lot of lobs, and I do actually dunk the basketball a lot. 3-point shot, of course, we're maxing that out. Mid-range shot, we're going to go ahead and max that out as well. And to get the majority of our shooting badges, we're going to go ahead and put it on post fade. and then just touch free throw one time so you get those 27 shooting badges. Now for playmaking, you might be inclined not to go with any. If you just want to spot up, hey, that's up to you, but this is how I made my build, and I'll tell you guys why here in a second. Max out ball handle, max out pass accuracy to get those 4 playmaking badges so you guys can get quick first step on gold. And I'm telling you guys, if you're spotting up or something, having quick first step is definitely going to be worth it. And then you could run like bailout on bronze. Bailout is always worth having. And then defensively, this is what the good thing is about this build. We're going to be able to max out literally everything defensively, and it's going to give us a lot of defensive badges. So if we're undersized, of course, we want to be maxed out here, and it's going to end up being perfect for our build, guys. You guys can see we'll have 1 finish left over. You can put it on like free throw or something. So you'll see we have 1 finishing, 27 shooting, 4 playmaking, and 10 defensive badges. Now, when it comes to the height, you might be inclined to go 6'9", but I'm going to tell you guys why 6'7" is the best option. You can see your ball handle goes up a lot more at 6'7". Like I said, you're going to be able to unlock that threshold, so you could do that quick spin back with a 70 ball control, and your 3-point shot is going to be a lot higher, and so is your driving dunk. Just a lot better. You don't really miss out too much on defensive stats, and you actually get a whole lot better lateral quickness. So if you're trying to switch out on a guard, you'll actually be able to keep up. Our weight, we're going to go ahead and go to 242. You guys will see here it's like a perfect balance. If you go 1 down, you lose strength. If you go 1 up, you lose speed. So 242 is perfect, and you don't lose any of your interior defense. We're going to go ahead and max out our wingspan. You could go low, but I'm saying if you're 6'7", you want to have the best defensive stats you can. You can see your steal, your block, and your rebound go up significantly, and your standing dunk, driving dunk, and close shot go up as well. And you'll see we'll have the option with shot creating or sharp, and of course we're going to be picking the sharp shooting takeover. And the comparisons are going to be Jason Tatum, Charles Oakley, and Bojan Bogdanovic. As you guys can see, we made the stretch 4. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed the build. But it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.